So I get asked a lot of times how to play rock piano. And basically, I spent a lot of years playing, classical music and whatnot, and I got this really cool technique. And a lot of times, just when you're playing, you're just playing chords, and you're playing a little bit of a melody. You're just strumming chords. So what you do is you start off with, you got to know your chords in all of the inversions, your major and your minor in all these different inversions. Then later on, you can add dominant sevens. You need to know that in rock and roll. And really, that's about it. If you want to know a six, that's fine. But really, dominant sevens are really the most important parts in rock and roll, especially because that 5/7 goes to 1. So when you're playing, so that's an F dominant 7 goes to B flat. So if you're modulating and all like that, so even in rock and roll, you have that as something that you're doing as well. So. It's learn those versions, and what I do is I just play the octave for whatever chord I'm playing. And every once in a while I need to add in different inversions. So you can do that. And honestly, because I'm playing the root usually with my left hand here, I can get away with just playing 2 notes. And that's a C chord. That's an F chord. So you can do those things as well. And at some point, you come up with a pattern that you can. And because I have all this technique of being able to play piano, I can do arpeggios. They can sound really big, or I can be really bombastic in some aspects. Really cool things once you know your basic chords. And all those years of playing classical piano has made me a better rock and roll player. And of course, if you know a little bit of boogie woogie, you can just kind of do that. And do something cool up here. And so that, and also having confidence. So one thing that's great about playing rock and roll music versus classical music, if I play a wrong note when I'm playing Hey Jude, it's not as big of a deal, as long as I don't stop. So. And also the pedal use is an important part of me being able to sustain and make things sound really smooth. And it took me a lot of years to learn how to do that in classical, so when I apply that to rock and roll music, now if I just hold the pedal down the whole time, it's going to get really muddy. Do that, but if I use it, so it's kind of nice. So once you do all those things, you can go around and play whatever rock and roll song you want to play. And I guess the biggest thing is just have fun with it. Just have fun when you're playing the music that you really want to play. As always, rock and roll, and of course, it does compute. If you like this type of amazing content, you know what you need to do. Subscribe.